I think crisis springs up on people when they don't expect it.
The emotional crisis could be waiting around the corner that you don't know about. Could be your own crisis, could be someone you're close to, could be someone you work with.
It takes many different forms, and they're all very serious. You know, the emotions and the feelings are very high, and the confusion is very high, and they just need someone to listen to them and sort it out and think it through with them.
A crisis is generally when someone's problems and the things that are going on for them that they have to cope with outweigh their ability to cope. And so to get out of the crisis, they either have to find a way to alleviate the pain that's going on for them and the things that they're dealing with, or up their coping mechanisms, or find different ones that'll be more effective. I think that people are comfortable sharing this information with complete strangers simply by the fact that we have no idea who they are, and so we're not going to be judging them.
This agency caters to everybody. It's not just certain individuals, it's every walk of life.
We get a lot of calls from people who are stressed out about what's going on for them at work or school. So these are working professionals and students who might seem to have it all together, but on the inside they're really struggling. It's really common that we'll get calls from parents whose kids have suggested that they might be suicidal. We also receive calls about domestic violence, spousal abuse, as well as elder abuse.
Hello, Distress Line.
My very first distress line call that I took as a volunteer was from an individual who was really struggling at the time. They had wanted the support. They were looking for someone or something to help them through at that time. That person said to me, I don't think that I would have made it through today without this line. And so whenever I, think about what we do and what we offer, I think about that call. And I know that there are phone calls like that being answered every day.
The emotional crisis in our community is something that we need to be paying attention to, and we need to be aware of resources that are there.
Without the distress line, these people wouldn't have another place to call, and who knows what would happen to them if they weren't able to reach out.
With the amount of people that we serve every year, there are people who are hurting out there who need a service like this to provide them the support and the space to really just tell their story.
We're not able to change what's going on for people in their lives, and they still will have those struggles, but what we are able to do is empower them and give them the hope that they need.
I think that the hope that we instill in people is huge, and is one of those things where I don't know if you can ever measure it, but if you can talk to any distress line volunteer, and you'll hear that there's those hope in those callers as well.